We've returned to the Holy Tomb for Rhea's paralog. The difficult thing about this stage is the attack range of the enemies. It's one of only 4 maps that has enemy bow knights. The first one was Anna's paralog, and the other 2 are the last 2 chapters of the game. We also face a couple of warlocks with bolting along the right side. And in the middle, there are 3 golems, which also have more attack range than usual for a monster. They carry forged lances of light that reach up to 3 spaces away. Of course, you can skip a lot of those headaches because, unlike the last battle, this is yet another defeat commander mission. If you can kill all 4 bosses, then it doesn't really matter what the enemies can do to you. But we're not about that on this playthrough, so instead, we're going to put Retribution to work with a couple of dodge tanks. Obviously, the number 1 choice for that is Petra. She has both Alert Stance Plus and Defiant Avoid, and she's carrying the Devil Sword, which she can use to drain her own HP safely. She's our best remedy for the bolting mages, and because she's a flyer, she has a lot of freedom to go forward and engage a ton of enemies on turn 1. Byleth will handle the rest of the tanking duties. In our last battle, he used swords with Axebreaker against the Wyvern Riders. Here, he's got spells and Bowbreaker for the Bow Knights and Snipers. That's not a foolproof solution, but since he's mostly out of danger after the first turn, and because his Crest of Flames can bail him out, his success rate is acceptable. We stole 2 Master Seals at Gronder Field. Ferdinand took the first one, and with the second, we've made Lysithea a Holy Knight. Seraphim and Abraxas are quite strong, so if Lysithea didn't already have S+ in Reason, she wouldn't be losing out on that much damage compared to Dark Knight. But she does, so we're doing this purely for the joy of seeing more numbers go up. Claude's supporting Petra and flames with Byleth. Her link bonus gives Byleth 3 extra damage, which is very necessary. Lastly, we have Ferdinand paired with Lawrence.
There's something there. Are those the devices that Rhea warned us about? Those are the Phantoms, and some of them are giving orders. Let's target those first.
For most of the team, the first big challenge on this stage is just getting out of the starting area. All of our infantry and cavalry have to go down the stairs at the sides of the map before they can reach the main floor. And there are some mages blocking the way. Leone and Lysithea want to use Retribution and Warp and then move afterward. If we don't kill those mages first, they won't be able to use Canto to its fullest extent.
Much needed.
Oh yeah!
I'll do my best.
Thanks, Belle.
Lysithea warps Byleth to the west.
Shall we?
Lawrence weakens, but does not kill this Dark Bishop. We can finish him off on enemy phase, so Balthus can go ahead and kill the enemy grappler.
You're really tough.
Ignatz did not receive Stride. The March Ring he's holding is sufficient.
Leave it to me.
Raphael switches Hilda's weapon. She's in range of a warrior, but her silver axe is strong enough to kill him, so we want to preserve Freikugel.
Guide me well.
Sedith kills another Dark Bishop with an axe. The reason he's not using his usual lances is that the nearest golem has an axe weakness. The barriers on these golems give them complete immunity to magic, so if we want to hurt them at all on enemy phase, we have to use physical weapons. Byleth takes out the warrior who has a battalion. Because of that anti-magic armor, he has to stay away from the golem.
I will prevail.
Petra picks a spot where no gamuts can hit her.
No use.
It's not good that Byleth got hit, but a double Crest of Flames activation really helps.
Watch and learn.
No use.
Now my schemes will really pack a
Wind
punch.
God is an upgrade to Curved Shot that fills out Claude's toolkit nicely. Now he can have a long-range bow art, Fallen Star, Encloser, Monster Blast, and Smite all at the same time.
War fuels my body and mind.
Predictable.
Violet's dodge tanking has left a lot to be desired, but he's hanging on. The second Bolting Warlock attacked Lawrence because he had a 15% crit rate, which is bad, but at least Lawrence can counterattack. If we had eliminated the crit chance with the Raphael gem, the Warlock would have hit Marianne instead.
Giant monsters. It would be best to take care of whoever's controlling them straight away.
We need to clear out these two warriors so that the Eastern group can all make it down the stairs.
That helps.
Abraxas is good for a one-shot kill.
That was amazing.
Lawrence dismounts in order to get 6 full movement downstairs, and he finishes off the Bolting Warlock that he weakened.
I am nearing my limit.
Raphael uses a healing staff boosted recover on Byleth to get him back in fighting shape.
Well done.
You're amazing.
Like Lawrence, Leonie dismounts to get a little bit of extra movement. She doesn't want to see Miracle. Sedith, Cyril, and Hilda all have axes, so they can stunlock the golem pretty easily.
My orders? Shall we?
Cyril has the experience gem, so we'll feed the kills to him when possible.
Seems I've improved again. What's my strategy?
Byleth needs a little bit more power to kill warlocks, so he equips a magic staff and Bolganone. Here, he's in range of 2 warlocks and a sniper. With Defiant Avoid active, Petra can switch weapons, and she can take actions on player phase while still giving the enemy 0% chance to hit.
They say experience feeds growth.
I'm getting the hang of this.
No use.
Leave it to me.
Raphael can easily clear the golem's second health bar. Before we do anything else, let's turn off the boss music, please.
I'll take all the strength I can get.
Ah,
They
peace.
may be phantoms, but they can still be harmed. Let's take out the other commanders.
Oh, yeah.
Balthus's gauntlets essentially negate Miracle.
My arms can't get much bigger.
I'll do my best.
I owe you one.
What we want to do now is pull the next golem toward the middle of the map, but we also have to take care of the grappler and warlock approaching from the side. Let's come back to that. If Leone crits the monster once, then Hilda can get an easy kill. Ignatz runs around the next bishop to kill him. He has a brave sword, so even if Miracle activates, he can just use that. A crit works too.
I believe I can do more.
We've put Hilda, Ignatz, Leone, and Raphael in a neat column. Cyril should be able to stride for all of them next turn. Zenith repositions Cyril closer to his stride target, Leone.
I may not survive.
Byleth just waits. If he hadn't scored a critical hit on one of the warlocks in enemy phase, he would have run out of Volgnon uses, and the second warlock would have survived. Lysithea can help both herself and Balthus. She can recover some HP by attacking the warlock, and she can give Balthus a gambit boost.
Let's make this quick. I'll aid you.
Here's the second stride as planned.
Did the trick.
I'm alright.
The two boss paladins have lined up in such a way that Ignatz can hit them both with flash fire arrows. His hit rates aren't the greatest, though. Raphael has medic duty again. Without healing, the golem might be able to kill Ignatz.
Thanks so much.
Leone provides retribution for Raphael and Ignatz.
Sorry.
Thanks to Life Taker, Byleth comes out of this with a respectable amount of HP. As discussed, the Golem's barriers are immune to magic, so Lawrence and Lysithea are no use against them. We have to bring our other units in.
I am here.
This monster is weak to lances.
It was the least I could do. Lawrence is very, very close to S+ in reason, so we want to make sure he sees enough combat to get there.
Good, but not enough. Appreciate it.
We can make Lawrence fight the last Dark Bishop on enemy phase. The Dark Bishop has a 2-range gambit, but he also has a 3-range spell. Unfortunately, Death Gamma gives him a pretty high crit rate, but that's why Lawrence was carrying the Raphael gem.
Still in it.
Raphael's Blaze Gambit can bust a lot of barriers, and it also stun locks the second Paladin boss for another turn, giving us time to clean up everything else. Since this last golem is weak to swords, Byleth pulls one out of the convoy.
I'll keep pushing myself.
Those giant monsters can still move, but they seem much weaker now. We should be able to finish them.
Ignatz can break the final barrier by using another gambit. I haven't been feeding the animals at the monastery, so we haven't collected enough mithril to forge the rusted gradimus that we've had lying around. Now we can. We still want to feed XP to Cyril. The Caduceus staff will allow Lawrence to outrange the golem. Hilda can borrow the experience gem from Cyril while she kills the Dark Bishop. Like Cyril, her level is lagging behind that of our top units. Now we've got one grappler to deal with. Unfortunately, he's so weak now that we sort of can't play with our food.
Thanks, Val.
I see.
Marianne dances for Lawrence so that he can keep grinding away at his reason skill. From here on out, it's just a matter of settling the experience distribution. Petra can help a little by casting Impregnable Wall on a few people.
Thanks.
Killing the last paladin ends the map, so the golem has to die first. It looks like Byleth's respectable amount of HP is still not quite enough, but Raphael is here.
Thank you. What's my strategy? I must pull through.
I am getting to the heart of it. Appreciated.
Lawrence has earned both Movement +1 and Black Tome Fair, all in a day's work. If Leonie doesn't crit, she can chip one more time.
I gotta keep up.
Well done.
Cyril can go get a boss kill of his own, and that should wrap things up.
I've gotten stronger, haven't I? Looks like we made it through the madhouse. So where's this treasure that Rhea mentioned? We finally found it. This must be the treasure? Let's get out of here and take a look.
Excellent cutscene work there. But hey, we get to take home the Sero Shield, and bring it on one last side adventure to the distant land of Srang. See you there.